All right, wonderful. So, where we were last time on Dragon Ball Z. So basically, we came to the wayside because you guys were like, "Yo, what's up with this map thing going on? We gotta check this out." There was a thing about the circle around the wayside on the map, and here we are. And through some sneakiness, you kind of discovered that maybe they knew what was going on. And yep, guess what? They probably do. So then Kurog left, ran off after some odd guttural noises in a speech that you are not familiar with were uttered in a awkwardly booming, potentially magical voice. Yep. One of you is locked in the basement with Bax, and the rest of you are duking it out in the common areas of the inn. We were about 2 rounds through when I opted to see if people wanted to put on pause, and we did. So we can pick back up from where we were. We had just finished a round of Azzy basically getting slapped in the basement by Bax. And then we went to the top of the order, and that was when we opted to pause. So I will let it pick it up from there. So Ash, you are currently standing in the kitchen, blocking the door from any potential individuals that might be trying to come in there, while a caster is currently behind you. I assume will eventually be trying to get the seal of the door broken so you can try to go in the basement.
Yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, I still have Flame Blade up, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to attack this guy in front of me. And that's just the spell attack button.
Yes, yeah. If you do the damage roll or whatever on Flame Blade, it does your spell attack and then the damage from the Flame Blade.
Pretty sure I cast it at this level, but I don't remember.
That's just the damage roll.
What am I supposed to be rolling? Spell attack?
Yeah. There we go. That'll do. So 10 against, I'm assuming Morticia in front of you?
Whoever's directly in front of me.
Yep. So 10 is a miss.
Of course it is.
Doesn't Flame Blade light things on fire?
Well,
No.
it's just a magical weapon.
I was just making sure, because, like, if you had missed, standing in such a... You could, like, quickly turn this into a much more terrifying combat encounter.
Oh, hey, way down.
Cast Fireball yet.
It doesn't set things on fire, but it does shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Okay, good. Also, why is the already OP Paladin casting Fireball? Anyways.
I guess I'll just stay here.
Why is the what?
Basically, she was asking why you're casting Fireball, but that's fine. So that's the end of your turn then. So Gunhild, you are up. Assuming that you're present, and there you are.
Yay for my team. I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on Morticia.
She is marked.
And then I'm gonna light her up. With sharpshooter. For attack of 20 for 21 point.
Yeah, sorry, that's a hit.
All right. As a side, I'll take an additional Horde Breaker attack against the person next to her.
The cultist, okay.
Oh my god, I have to interrupt. I just had a heart attack.
Hmm.
One of the cats must have stepped on one of Lucas's toys in the living room because all I heard was talking.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh,
Just
good lord.
I literally, like, my heart is hammering in my chest right now.
They're at the window.
Oh, jeez.
Attack of 13.
That is a tie.
I can't remember which way ties go.
So yes, you hit.
Yeah, you
For
hit.
6 points.
So in that fashion, he takes, you know, the I'm assuming it's a rain of arrows because it's the Horde Breaker, or is that just like a single shot that is a large shot?
Horde Breaker is just I get an additional. I get basically a free attack against somebody who's within 5 feet of my previous target.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Then in that case, he takes an arrow to the knee.
Woohoo. Yeah, I can only use it once a turn, but it's like a free attack. And now I'm going to repeat my Pimp Smack on Martit. Don't think I hit her with a 12.
Yeah, you pimped the hell out of that table next to her.
Sweet.
It really felt your backhand.
I'm already in enough pain. I'm going to run by the cultist and stand right here between these two tables. So I know I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yep. So let me give you an attempt of a dagger hit. Let me roll it with disadvantage because you have your cloak.
Daddy Junie, how bad did that hurt?
Hold on, I was just talking without pushing my push to talk. I was like, let me roll that with disadvantage because you have your cloak. All right, so you got hit for 3 damage. Yeah, but literally the hit rolls was a 23 and a 22, and I was like, okay, well, disadvantage, I guess.
Sure. All right, sounds good. I'm done.
All right. Now it is the cultists. First dude man bro over here is going to attack Nokris because, you know, he's right there.
Yep.
Who would have thought? So the first stab attempt is a miss. The second stab attempt is a miss.
Okay, that's good.
And yeah, that particular fanatic is not very fan-addic.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was terrible. All right, so that's the end of his turn. He's kind of upset. Now it is this one's turn, who is up here, but now is no longer in front of a particular ranger that was shooting arrows. So he's going to advance and try to get a little double stabby on Gunhild. I don't. It should be normal roll now because you have been struck from the disadvantage in this turn.
Correct. It resets
All right.
at the top of the turn.
Okay, so just do a normal roll. Is a miss. And second one is a miss. It was close, but it's still a miss.
These fanatics are breezy.
Yes, they're very fan. Because of the breeze. Okay, so that's the end of his turn. Please don't kill me.
Tag team terrible joke.
I take back my thought and just fireballing this entire into Matt.
All right,
Count
so
down the OP, pal.
all right, so this fanatic's turn. He is basically like, I think you got it going on over here with this door, so I'm going to turn at the archer that shot at me before. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds. So let's see. Spell attack for him is... .21, so that should be a hit. He cast it at first level. So it is this one here. Yeah, wow. Let me make sure those dice rolled correctly here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So that's 19 points of damage. So,
inflict wounds at first level is
yes.
3d10.
3d10. Yes,
Ouch.
the dice rolls were a 1, an 8, and a 10.
Who did he hit?
Volucha.
Me.
He's not close enough. It is a touch spell. Or is it not loading on my screen? No.
No, I cast a spell, but it's flagged so that it shows as 2 GM to myself when I roll them.
Oh no, I mean the character model. It's there, but it was a. In fact, it was a touch spell. I meant. Not confused.
I'm not sure what you're not seeing. Like, you want me to... Is that better? Does that make any difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just confused. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so end of his turn. Now, last but not least, it is this fanatic.
Should the fanatic be standing next to me, though? Aren't all the inflicting cures like touch?
Yes.
Yeah. So it just didn't update my move, apparently. Oh, you know why? Because I
Oh.
tried to move it on the wrong screen.
Oh,
That's what I had meant. And I was very
that's why I was confused. I'm like, he cast it, but he's not within.
I apologize. I moved it on the recording screen, and the token didn't actually move after I dragged it. So that makes a lot of sense.
I'm less
Why it
confused
didn't
now.
update.
And I'm in
glad
a
I'm not
lot
going
of pain.
crazy.
Okay, well, now that that's good, this fanatic right here is going to attack Nokris with another double stabby because, you know, he's going to get you with the stabby stab.
Yep.
All right, first roll, miss because, you know, he's just a fanatic. Second roll, miss because he's still just a fanatic.
Okay.
Now you may go.
Right. Let's attack the one I have been attacking, which is this one. Right there.
Mhm.
And let's see if this puts him down, because I know he's hurt. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That's only a 7. So that's not going to do it.
Nope, that did not connect.
Okay.
Did you go ahead and build macros in Roll20 instead of using D&D?
No, the problem is I have another Roll20 game, and the normal template configuration just doesn't seem to work for some reason.
Ah, okay. No, that's fine.
So I have to swap it back and forth whenever I DM that one for my other group.
Not a
I was
problem.
gonna say, because I like it labels everything so nicely.
Okay. What else? think for now I will burn 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action. And the spell I am going to cast is Hold Person. And I'm going to cast it on this one right behind me.
Okay.
So go ahead and have him give me a Wisdom saving throw. Spell save DC for me is 14.
All right, wisdom saving throw, and there's no advantage, disadvantage, or whatever. I'd imagine, correct?
No.
All right, so he is held.
Sweet. So he's paralyzed for the duration, which is concentration for me. So that means my divine, my divine favor is no longer active, which is fine. But he is now paralyzed. At the end of each of its turns, he can make another wisdom saving throw. Yada yada. And that's all I'll do since I'm not going to move.
Sounds good. All right, it is Tiga's turn. Is she gonna come for that Talia booty?
Excuse you?
Yeah, you heard her.
Swiggity swooty.
Swiggity swooty.
I don't.
All right,
Paladin, I am a rogue.
Yeah.
So
I'm aware of this.
we
Yep.
need to stop echoing each other now. Okay.
All right, so Tiga attempts to hit you with her great axe,
Remember, it's AC 15 now, cause mage
Yep.
armor.
but she rolled a 6, so she didn't hit you. So
My patron protects.
doesn't matter. All right, so she just kind of very angrily berserks behind you and just waits for another attempt to swing.
This is the
Heavy
equivalent of
breathing.
someone on the other end of a keyboard just saying, "I am fuming right now."
Pretty much. Caster, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and dispel magic on this door thing. At 3rd level.
All right. So it needs to be, let's see, at any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell 4th level or higher, the target, you have to make an ability check using your spell casting ability DC equal 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. I see the cantrip. Hold on one second and figure out the actual difficulty of the spell here. So yeah, the defensive ward or whatever you want to call it is basically just a cantrip. So it's like level 0. So it means just casting Dispel on it succeeds, and it is dispelled.
Is it an action or bonus action to open this?
If in the action of just lifting the handle is all you're able to try to do and not taking a move, yes. But basically, it would be the equivalent of consuming your move to lift the trapdoor.
I'll just open it up and then end my turn. Then,
Okay.
if I can.
All right, now it is Morticia's turn. All right, so Morticia is still trying to get inside to, you know, take you guys out and or re-secure the kitchen. And Kita's kind of in the way, so she's probably going to have to attack Kita to try to
Heavy
get
bitch.
through. So she's going to do her multi-attack, which is 3 strikes, 2 swings with a scimitar, and a stab with a dagger. Swing number 1 is a 15, which misses. Swing number 2 is a 23, which connects. 4, 9 damage. And then stab number 1 hits for 5.
Okay, I want to use a reaction. I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me roll Dex save. 16.
Of course, because my rolls are fucking shit tonight.
Well, that was just a Dex save, anyways, but it would have been 13 regardless. So with Hellish Rebuke, I'm assuming it's just all or nothing on the save for basically avoiding half damage. All right, so then 3 damage. Hawkeye. That is the end of Marticia's turn. Talia, you may go.
I got you a present. It's a nice pin cushion.
Yeah, I see that. Bonus action disengage. Move there. And then I'm going to stabby that one. So. Rapier. Hello.
Remember, you have advantage on him.
Correct.
Because he's paralyzed.
I'd like
17 is a hit.
8 damage total.
Is there anything else with paralyzed?
For the target, no. For you, it's just concentration. If I remember correctly, so.
Wow, rolling like practically mid damage. And that's the end of my turn. I have nothing left. No more actions.
All right.
Next person.
Down in the Rumble Pit, where WrestleMania has been going on, it is now Azzy's turn.
Don't you class me like them female wrestlers.
Okay, I have to switch over to
His tab.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Attempts to hit Bax. Successfully connects with Bax for 5 damage.
Am I supposed to swing twice with that? Doesn't he normally hit twice with that?
Yes.
Because he has multiple attacks because of his level.
So you can swing again.
He gets his second one at 11, right? Or like his second use of extra attacks, so that he gets 3 attacks total at 11. Right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he'll get his fourth and final once he gets 20, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are correct.
So that one didn't make it, but he manages to still hold on to his sword because he is kind of a experienced fighter.
That's really all I'm gonna do, so.
Alright, fair enough.
Now, how does this longsword of life stealing work? Does he get HP back?
Only when he crits. So basically, if he
Okay.
lands a crit, it basically means that the number that's to the side for that life steal is additional damage from the crit, and then the life steal is the amount of life that he basically drains back on the other side of it.
Well, he's probably not gonna crit tonight. That's fine.
Alright. Now it is Bax's turn. And he will haughtily kind of chuckle at the sight of Azzy. before attempting to run him through a few times with his spear. Give him a couple pokes, some whatever spin smacks, I guess. I don't really know what the thrust names are for different attack strikes with a polearm, but there you go. He's going to do those. Alright, so he's going to roll to hit. Alright, first one is a hit for... And this is one-handed, so let me do this one instead of the two-handed. 16. That was the perfect roll on that damage. Fuck.
Fuck you, John.
Second hit is a 20, so that one, if I'm not mistaken, does not hit. It does not. And last but not least, third one hits for 12 points of damage.
Murder.
Bax is kind of a beast.
Yeah, he's really not doing too hot, so I have a plan. I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do, but...
Doors open, go.
Alright, Ash, it is your turn.
Alright, this thing's gonna get an attack of opportunity on me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Does it only get one strike, or does it go like all three? Or
It would
whatever?
get. It only gets one strike. It doesn't get to try to hit you 3 times. So.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna slip past Caster and go into the basement. I don't think I can move myself there though, right?
You should be able to. I think I took all the walls down, so you should be able to drag your token to the cellar stairs. Yep. So that would be what, 5, 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. And let me just swing for Morticia.
Yeah.
You are hit for 7.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And I'm just going to create a wall of thorns right where he is.
Right where Bax is standing?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as I find my stupid...
And what shape are you doing? And you just doing a line, basically?
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Okay.
Just literally from one barrel to the other barrel, right in that line of it.
All right, nice line of thorns. So let me do the old dex save to see if he doesn't get ensnared. He does. Bax, so Bax is caught up, and then he takes 29 points of damage for the initial getting caught in it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the second damage roll that's on there is if he fails to, or like fails to get out when he's trying to move or something, he takes additional damage. Yeah, so 7d8 for a failed save.
Yes.
They're then stuck and bound inside of it, cannot move. For every 1 foot they attempt to move, they have to spend 4 feet of movement, and they have to roll another save or take the same amount of damage basically again if they fail. Got it. So Bax took 29.
Is using an item considered an action?
Depends on what use of the item you're referring to.
Like a healing potion.
I think that was actually in a home rule that John discussed before we started the campaign.
Yeah. I can give you bonus action for healing potion usage. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to use a potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! 6 HP, go me!
You woo 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 woo.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Gunhild, upstairs in the dance room slash bar slash brawl slash ballroom dance.
/ getting my ass handed to me on a stick.
Ballroom blitz.
I'm gonna take my bonus action up front and pop one of my 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
Take my 13 hit points, please.
Okay.
And for my first attempt, I'll shoot homegirl to stand in the...
Alrighty.
That's a miss.
It is indeed. Although, you know what?
The table's been broken apart.
Hold on one second. Let me do this. Okay, yep. Nothing happens.
I'll give it another shot. $14.
Does not hit. But let me see here. One second. But the fanatic that is right in front of you that you're trying to shoot around does, in fact, take 6 damage. As you miss your target, but you still clip them in the way by.
I missed my primary target, but hit the guy standing in front of me.
It's a target of opportunity.
Well, that's why you missed your primary target, is because you're lodged in the front guy first.
Yeah, here's your problem.
Not wrong.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, cultist time. So it's going to be this one first, who's behind Velucha. He's going to attempt to stab Velucha because they're so into this stabbing thing. So this is disadvantage. He misses, and second attempt is also nope. Second attempt hits. 19 hits. Yeah, 19 hits. So you take 6 points of pokey damage.
Okay.
Alright, next fanatic is currently immobilized, so I'm going to roll his attempt to see if he can break free. Not that I think he's going to do it.
Ha! You fail.
He rolled an 18, so he's no longer held.
Oh well, at least it's the end of his turn.
Alright, his turn is over.
I opened my big, beautiful mouth far too soon.
So it is currently this cultist in front of Velucha's turn, whereas he wasn't really keen on taking that random arrow that he wasn't expecting as he saw you looking over his shoulder, so he's not too pleased, but he's going to try to stab you too. And 13 misses. And a 6 misses. All right, way to go, dude. You're bringing it home for the fanatics. All right. And last but not least, this fanatic over here is going to attempt to inflict some wounds on Nokris. Let's see if he manages this. Alright, spell attack roll is a 12. He doesn't do it.
I'm just gonna clip these.
Okay.
So he fails to inflict any wounds upon you.
That is good.
And that is the end of his turn. It is now your turn.
Alright. Let's try and inflict wounds back on him. Not with dark energy, but stabby. Does a 12 hit?
No, 12 does not hit.
Okie doke.
Alright.
Yep, and I ain't moving. And yeah, I'm not gonna do anything for my bonus action.
Alright, so you are done. It is now Tiga's turn. Tiga is going to take the small step forward here to attack Talia from behind.
It's starting to look like a damn game of Go here.
Alright, so gonna do the old great axe swing.
Fail, I command you.
Uh, 21.
I need to stop talking.
Um,
I need to stop talking.
so you take 15.
Jeez. Woo!
All right, so now that is the end of Tiga's turn, having felt a little bit of vengeance with the axe, and it moves on to Caster's turn.
First, using my bonus action, I'll cast Mass Healing Word. Healing Gunhild, Nokris, and Talia each.
Okay.
For 12.
All right, so you guys each get 12 because you're only within range.
Sweet.
Gracious.
And I take a swing at Martalia. Martalia, I can't think of that name. For 24 to hit and to do 12. And after that attack, I end my turn.
Alrighty. So that is 12. So Martisha takes that. Okay. It is now Martisha's turn. Having seen you step up to the plate and give her a little something to think about, she's going to return the favor with a flurry of slashes and a stab. First swing is a hit for 7. Second one is a miss. And then the stabby stab is a miss. And Natalia, it's your turn.
see. I have a stabby in front of me, and that's the more opportune target, so... Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack that one.
The one in front of you. Okay.
It's not paralyzed anymore, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so back to there we go. But I still get sneak attack for literally almost
For-
double what I did
Right, correct. So
last. So-
you poke them viciously for 15 points of damage.
Poke viciously.
It's a good poking.
That's what she
I
said.
prefer prodding.
I mean, prodding, aggressively prodding.
Yes, I am aggressively prodding, thank you.
Yes, fair enough. All right.
If I use a fire poker as a weapon, do I still get sneak attack damage?
If you use a fire poker as a weapon, do you still get sneak attack damage?
Questions DMs have
Technically,
never had to answer.
right. Technically, I would say sure. However, it would only be the equivalent of rolling like a 1d4 because it's an improvised weapon, and normally like physical attacks with improvised weapons are usually just 1 damage flatly. But I would suggest that for the sneak attack element of that, I would give you a d4 for the additional damage of them not seeing it coming.
Yeah, that's really about. Oh, what is dodge? What do I do for that? Is that a normal act?
That's an
Or
action
is that a
that
bonus?
you... I think it's an
Let me double check. I think that's.
Yeah,
I know
dodge.
that adds to your AC by like 1
Right.
or 2, but I know it's either an action.
Right. I can tell you that parry, the parry reaction is a 2 AC bonus.
In just a moment, because I want more defenses. But at least my give everybody disadvantage on attacking me thing is recharged now. So the fuck? Oh, because that came out of Rick and Morty. I'm like, why the fuck was that the top option, guys? Oh, it's an action. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
something that subs in for some. I'm still thinking in 3.5 terms. I'm sorry. So, let's see here.
You could disengage and swing around to the one that's on.
Could I potentially just do a quick skip over there? Or is that corner going to block me? It's kind of what I.
If
Tactically, that I
you,
think would be the best move.
yeah, if you were to able to do disengage and you go around,
No, because he would still be within 5 feet of me.
yeah, if you were to disengage and go around Nokris to the middle of the room, that potentially would be doable if you have enough movement. It'd be 5, 10, 15, 20,
It's just a
20.
sticky situation. Yeah, real quick, John. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
You couldn't hear me before when I was saying, like, if you do your disengage and go around behind Nokris, it would theoretically
Yeah, I heard.
work.
I heard none of that. It was total silence there for a minute.
Did anybody else not hear me as well, or was it
I
just
didn't hear you either.
okay? All
Didn't
right,
hear you.
then
Nope.
then maybe that was something on my end, and that's fine.
Anyways, what were you saying?
I was saying that if you were to do your disengage as a bonus, like you are able to do, and you basically go around to the right of Nokris and go around behind him, you could theoretically get away for most of the evildoers that are currently around you, I think, and potentially try to get away a little bit from people being able to hit you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. So if I do, there's 5, 10, 15, 20. I literally just circle around to go to here after disengage. So yeah, let's do that. So that's 25 feet of movement to go around that way. And then now it will be the end of my turn, because now I can still get flanking. Or sneak attack, rather. So.
Correct.
Next mook, tank.
Okay. Now it's back down in the WrestleMania pit. Azzy, having successfully taken a few excessive blows, is now standing in front of watching an individual that is trapped in a bunch of thorns.
Shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta go look at his screen.
Yep, no problem. All right, so as he's going to heal for 13.
And he is, he is going to move slightly. He's going to come back. God, come on. I can't move him from my screen.
Good point. Okay, let me fix that.
No, like it's fine. Like I have his computer's always on, so I'm just going back and forth between our screens. But I was trying to click on his token to move. Anyway, he just moved back to where I was. That'll be his turn. I just wanted to get him away from Bax for a moment. Let him.
Fair enough. The big lumbering giant of a man inside of the wall of thorns, being a little caught off guard by the sudden moment here, is going to attempt to see if he can wrestle his way out, or at least move to break free. So it's what, DC save for Dex above 13? Alright, let me roll his Dex. He fails. So he takes 25 from trying to wiggle his way out. And now it is your turn.
Let's see. I was so busy worried about Azzy, I wasn't worried about what I was going to be doing. I'm going to. How's Bax look?
He's looking pretty rough.
Alright, we are not going to attack him.
Just gonna leave him pinned up in the wall downstairs.
I mean, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Azzy at first level. Woohoo! A whopping 6.
Dem wounds been cured. All right, Gunhild.
I'm just gonna keep looking at my favorite pincushion standing in the door. And I'm gonna keep looking at hitting everything that's not the pincushion standing in the.
Please, not me.
Nope, put it in the wall.
You cut out a bit there, or it might have just been on the light.
He put the arrow into the wall instead of actually hitting something viable.
I'm really, really not liking sharpshooter now.
Are you maybe playing darts? Is there a dartboard on that wall? I'm not sure.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm playing the wrong game.
You sure you don't want to use that sword you got?
Can I change weapons as my bonus action?
Sure, if you want. I can allow that.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put my bow up and wield my sword.
Okay. I assume that's going to be the end of your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna get beat on.
Alright, it's time to be fanatical. The fanatic to your north is going to attempt to stab you because stabby stabby. He misses. And then he misses again.
Such a whiff of fresh air.
I know that's what you needed too, so.
I need something to fix these damn hit dice.
Alright, so this fanatic is going to attempt to see if he can poke Nokris with his stabby stabby.
Okay.
Oh, first one is a hit for 4 damage.
Question for you really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to cast shield as a reaction to being hit by that, and that bumps my AC up to 22.
He rolls a 23, so it would still hit you.
Okay, that's fine. My AC is still 22 now.
Yep,
Okay, you said 4?
correct.
Okay.
But his second attempt to stab you, probably going to be thwarted. Yeah, it's not going to make it. Okay.
Okay. Good, I was getting real tired of this.
I believe it. Alright, so now this guy right here who is taking a few from Gunhild is going to attempt to see if he can stab Gunhild. Again, because he knew that trying to touch him aggressively worked before. But he doesn't quite have it in him anymore to keep touching aggressively like that. So a 13 is a miss. But a 19 is a hit for 3 damage.
Okay.
That was this fanatic's turn. And they are going to... difficult choice. I think in this line of attack, they would continue to try to attack Nokris as they were focused on that target prior to having somebody swoosh around them. So he's going to try to stab you.
Okay.
Tie. Tie to 22.
Oof. Okay.
6 damage. And a miss.
Okay. So how much damage did I take from him hitting?
6.
6. Okay.
And it is now your turn.
Okay. How... I guess, how roughed up is the one that I have been dealing with?
That guy?
Yes. Yeah. The one that's directly below me.
He pretty fucked up.
Alright. I'm going to trust that Talia has this since she's there, and I'm going to turn my attention to him.
Dope.
Okay.
Bam.
Alright. I'm going to try and attack. 17.
Guess what? That's a hit.
Alright. That's almost max damage for me, so I am also going to...
I will save you the trouble, as this poor soul is cleaved in two and collapses on the bar.
Alright. So I don't even have to waste a spell slot to try and smite him. Excellent.
Correct.
Alright. And then...
You took a large knife to the thing I was already making Swiss cheese.
Mm-hmm. Then I think... I just need to see something. Okay. And then that'll be it for me for right now.
Okay.
As I kind
Moves.
of put down my sword and gesture at Tiga to come.
Oh. Tika likes that. She obliges.
Oh, I'm sure she would have. It's just one of those things where I imagine Nocris's blade just kind of gets on his shoulder and she's like, "Come here, let's do this."
And
Tika liked that.
she gets all excited.
Up thing.
It's like a mating ritual for a berserker. All right, so then
Are these
I-
Klingons?
I
maybe.
yell at Tiga in a very specific language that was a bad idea.
Well, Tiga doesn't understand that language, so that's all fine and good.
I thought she was the same from the same area as Bax. My bad.
Nope. So she's gonna attempt to hit you, Nocris, with her great axe,
Yeah.
and she hits
Oof.
for 15.
Ow. Does definitely sting.
See, she liked that. She liked your advance.
Yep. Okay.
And that is the end of Tiga's turn. Caster, you are up. All right, so you're.
Could have hurt so much.
He could have.
been
He
so
really
fantastic.
could have. He really could have, but it didn't happen.
Okay. Do I have anything I could do as a bonus action? No, because if they're all spells, not okay. Yeah, just end my turn. Being sad.
Fair enough.
Alright, see, that person needs to die now because they made the cleric sad.
All right.
I've been trying to turn her into a pincushion, but there's a dartboard on the damn wall.
Don't worry. At the back of Bahamut, my sadness becomes anger just really quick, so it's okay.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so Marticia this turn is going to just take a swing at you with the scimitar with both hands. So let's do this. That is a hit. And you take 7. And that is the end of Marticia's turn. Talia's turn.
Well, this is a standard mook in front of me, so I feel a little more okay with what I'm about to do. I think I've got to make a concentration check of some kind first. Or after. Not really sure. Let's see here. Oh! That's automatically cast at that one, is it? Oh, I see how that works. Anyways, I'm going to hit the dude directly, like, in front of me. That person with Hex.
Okay.
So. And then I'm going to with my rapier.
What stat would you like them to be hexed?
That is a great question. Shit, what does the paladin want to do? Because the paladin's kind of my fighting buddy right now. But I think I'm just gonna go with wisdom.
Okay.
Now we get to the stabbing.
$13 is a hit.
Yeah, 16 damage.
So you basically cheese this guy, you know, like the Swiss cheese that he is.
Oh. He takes an extra 1d6 necrotic, but I'm guessing that doesn't matter.
Oh no, yeah, he's already dead.
Now it's
The rapier was enough on its own. Yeah, now it's rotten Swiss cheese because of the necrotic damage.
Well, I guess I still technically have a move left, so... Hey, Paladin, you got this? 1, 2, 3.
I should.
I can just jump over the table and help if I need to, so... Next person.
Thank you, my savior.
All right. Azzy, having valiantly fought with Bax in the basement, having quaffed a healing potion, having stepped back from the line of fire,
Is now going to step back forward and take a swing at back.
ooh,
Will that dislodge him from the wall?
nope.
No, he's stuck in the wall.
Could he have advantage on his attack since he's stuck in the wall?
I suppose technically it probably would give you melee advantage, but at the same time, the brambles and stuff that theoretically would be enveloping them would probably be difficult to still hit through. They're not able to move or really defend themselves, so I guess technically that would be advantage. So, with that in mind, I would say then that yes, the swing does hit. And you take 5. And then if you're rolling the second one as your second attack,
Yeah.
then you hit as well for 14.
And can he still move again after that, or is
Nope.
his movement only like a one?
Yeah, basically if you move and then use an action, you can't move any additional movement for the rest of the turn. Unless you consume an action to do a movement. But you already did 2 actions, so.
Yep, it's fine.
Okay. Now it is Bax's turn. And I'm going to roll his dex save to see if he can break free. To which he does. So he is going to slink back through the wall this direction and be on the other side. Where he is then going to taunt you about having the map still and the scrying glasses and begin cackling and start chanting something that you are not really sure what words he's chanting, but currently he is concentrating while doing so right now. So that ends his turn.
Doesn't he take half damage for coming out of the wall successfully?
Yes, he does.
Yep, so go ahead and roll me damage then.
You'll kill him.
Not likely.
He is still kicking. So he is chanting. And that ends his turn. It is now Ash's turn.
You said he's concentrating though, right?
Correct.
If I drop concentration on my wall of thorns, does it still stay there? Like, are the thorns still there?
If you were to end your concentration, it would end the spell.
So yeah, so the spell would dissipate, so the plants would dissipate. Basically.
Correct.
Okay. Damn, this is a really hard decision because it's my most powerful spell. Alright, I'm gonna drop concentration on that and cast Flame Blade again.
Okay.
So my wall is gone. Then I'm going to come up here and try to take a swing at back.
You got it. And you do, in fact, hit him for 20. I'm sorry, for 7. Hit him for 20.
Wow.
You do hit him with a 20 for 7 points of damage, breaking his concentration.
Okay. That's pretty much all I can do. So
Alrighty. Gunhild, it is now your turn.
Cool. As I see my good friend Talia has come over to aid me, I'm going to turn around and go after the guy to my north with my blade.
On guard.
Roll a 16
Is a hit.
for 9 damage.
He felt it.
Tell me if he likes it again for 6.
I mean, he does, but at the same time doesn't. You know how these fanatics are.
I know, crazy sons of bitches. That'll be it.
All right. So now it is the turn of the retaliating fanatic, having had you poke him aggressively. He's going to attempt to aggressively poke you back. Because one good poke deserves another.
Amen.
And he misses. And I wait for the dice to roll because I clicked it and it's not rolling.
I've noticed Roll20's been doing that to me a lot tonight.
There it goes. And he misses.
Sweet. I keep that sweet, sweet advantage.
Just take a rain check on his aggressive poke,
Duly noted.
which deserves another. All right, it's the other fanatic's turn. Currently now pinned up between Talia and Gunhild, but currently focusing on Gunhild. And he's going to attempt to poke Gunhild again. More poking. He misses. And poke number 2. 17. That's a hit, yes?
That's a tie, so yeah, it's a hit.
That is a hit. So you take 5.
Cool.
All right. He shouts victorious that he actually poked you. And now it's Knocker's sister.
I got bad news. My friend over there is going to poke you.
Okay. With my bonus action, I am going to channel my divinity and activate my Vow of Enmity. And I'm going to place it on
Tiga.
Tiga. And this means that I gain advantage on attack rolls against her for 1 minute or until I'm unconscious or she has been dropped to 0.
So basically until you get knocked out or she gets knocked out.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Going to swing. 17 to hit.
17 is successful.
Alright. And I will also burn a spell slot of 3rd level to channel divinity. Or to divine smite. Bleh.
Okay.
For a total of 25 points of damage.
Tiga takes it like a champ.
I figured.
You've made a new friend.
I know I have. This is gonna go back and forth for a bit.
She may like the beating.
Whatever floats her boat.
This is going to be like a Game of Thrones situation between Bran. Except the roles are reversed.
I would love to get that reference, but I've never seen a single episode.
Same.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Guess I'll have to go download it and binge it.
Don't.
All you really need is that one GIF. That's all you need. That'll be all you need to know. All right. So that's the end of your turn. It's now Tiga's turn. She gleefully smirks back at you, having received your blow, and attempts to return the favor. You're still under the effects of shield at this point?
No.
Okay.
My
So then-
turn has come up. It ends at the start of my next turn, so
Okay.
I'm back to 17.
All right, so then a 20 hits for 6.
Yes. Anything else?
Nope, that is the end of her turn.
Okie dokie.
It goes to Caster.
Does that one hit? On the person whose name I can't say. 'Cause I'm really bad at names.
Martisha?
Yeah,
Yes.
so Martisha?
Yes.
23
Yeah.
necrotic?
Yes, a 21 hits for 23 necrotic damage. And she is a little taken aback by the bad touch you've just given her.
And I end my turn.
Okie doke. It's Martisha's turn. And she kind of has a little bit of a look in her eye like she's maybe panicking a little bit, but she's going to attack you with her multi-strike. First swing is a miss. Second swing is a hit for 5 slashing damage. And then the pokey stick is a miss. And then Martisha is going to kind of stand there and look like she wants to get through you still, but at the same time can't. So she's going to make a break behind the bar. Where she's going to start fiddling around behind the bar, but is not able to actually do anything further this turn.
I do get an opportunity attack when she goes, right?
Yep. And that is a miss.
I was also very hit the head of the piece.
All right, Talia's turn.
Okay. Alright, so I did a little bit of research while it was not my turn. Turns out that Hex does not affect saving throws. So... yeah, I guess I just bonus action move the Hex to this guy anyways, because free extra damage. I'm cool with that.
I'm assuming wisdom again, potentially, or...
Can't change it. It's still wisdom.
Okay.
Which means that... Ah, okay. For Eldritch Blast, gonna take an extra 1d6 for each hit of Eldritch Blast. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna point blank Eldritch Blast that fucker. So first one.
And you want to roll the, what is it, bonus for Hex?
Yep. An
All
extra
right,
6
9.
necrotic.
Yep.
And second Eldritch Blast. Because 2 beams, because... And that's not going to hit, so... Damn.
Alright, so a total of 9.
Mm-hmm.
So the first blast catches him in the face. And then the necrotic damage, you know, kind of eats away some of his cheek. Where you can see a hole through his face. As you can hear this awkward, guttural, gurgling, screaming noise coming out of his throat. As he collapses on the ground dead. With a hole in his face. Not just his mouth.
Guys, I got kills for once.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
I'm actually damaging.
You rolled more than a 1 for damage on Eldritch Blast, too. What's going on?
Remind me of that. That was embarrassing.
Alright, so I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Let's see. I still have a move left.
You do, yep.
So I'm just going to go there.
Okay.
Next victim.
It's now over to Ozzy's turn. Gonna attempt to hit backs. 18 is a hit. And the 19
Sorry,
is a
I
hit.
don't know why it was rolling weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the same thing that happens to him when he clicks it. He's just like he gets doubles all of a sudden. It's like, okay. So Bax takes a total of 16 slashing.
And that's it. We'll just stay here.
Okay. All right, it is Bax's turn. The mirth is gone from his voice. You having stopped his chant. And he utters to you, "You'll never stop us!" As he then charges through Azzy. So I need to do a roll against him for a strength check to see if he gets knocked down or is
Roll
simply...
against Azzy?
Yep. To see if he is knocked down or if he is kind of pushed to the side.
What do I click? Saving throws?
Or if on his actual stats, on Azzy's stats, there should be a roll for strength, I think, that's next to it.
Mhm.
There we go. All right, so Azzy is not knocked prone on the ground, but he is moved to the side as Bax charges through. And Bax will sprint out of the cellar and up into the kitchen, where he will then start making his way for the door, but he doesn't have enough to make it out. And that is the end of his turn. Ash, it is your turn.
Okay. My movement speed like 30.
Correct.
I can only get about there. God damn, how much movement speed does Bax have? Like 6.
Yeah, he used an action as a movement.
Oh, I see.
Backstashed. He said, "I am very fast," and then ran away.
Gotta go fast.
And if I use my bonus action to dash, I won't get any other thing to use against him.
Right, correct. Because you would only be able to use the action. You wouldn't be able to use the bonus action for it.
Okay, Kim Possible. What's the stitch?
No, that was
What
Power
the
Rangers.
Fuck, excuse you while I disappear in a flash of light and go talk to my homie Zordon. Thank
Anyway.
you.
I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and get up in the...
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, that is my text message. So, I'm sorry.
All right, Gunhild. You're having a party on the dance floor. It is currently your turn.
And we're winning.
For now.
Hey, Junie, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, to interrupt. Do I get an attack of opportunity on him because he ran by me
In that
and
instance,
didn't push through me?
No, because it wasn't a normal move. It was basically like a charge attack.
Okay.
So he basically like dove into Azzy. So
How hard is it for me to push past Caster and get next to Ash?
well, you would have to either disengage or potentially get stabbed for one, and then for two, how hard is it? It is as hard as 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to get to Ash, which you can't do, but you could communally try to share the space with Caster, which doesn't really work. Because they have to do that extra 5 for crossing over somebody.
I will trust they have that taken care of because I saw Homeboy run through the back. I'll just stabby poke guy in front of me.
Thank you, because I don't want you to leave me alone with Squishy.
You're welcome, Sunshine.
Who the fuck are you calling Sunshine? I am dark and edgy, thank you.
Sure you are.
Butternut squash.
Okay, there, Miss Heart of Gold.
14
14 does not hit
on the cultist.
on the cultist.
I thought the magic number was 13. Oh well.
He's a special cultist.
On this particular cultist, you didn't hit him.
You thought it was a cultist, but it was me, Dio.
I think that means we lose, right?
Dios mío.
All
All right, so that hits for 11.
And that's all I got.
Okay. The last of the fanatics standing here, having taken the brunt of your attack, gives a last ditch hurrah to try to inflict wounds upon you. And he rolls a 12. So he inflicted some air upon you. And that will be that. Nokris, you may continue your mating ritual with Tiga, aka Tormund.
I got no flowers or anything that I don't know that she likes besides fighting. So
That's all she
best
needs.
I got. Okay.
Try meat pie.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast my first level spell slot so I can have Thunderous Smite. And then I will attack my greatsword once more. Thankfully, my Channel Divinity doesn't require concentration. Does a 24 hit?
You damn right it does.
Alright, so, and then I'm going to also Divine Smite this again, and burn, I believe, my last 3rd level slot.
Ooh, that's spicy.
There's more, because Thunderous Smite goes off too, since it was on my attack that hit.
Oh, okay, well.
39 points of damage in total, and with Thunderous Smite, she needs to give me a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Alright, so she rolls a 13.
She fails.
Okay. So she is knocked 10 feet back
And on her butt.
on her posterior with a very gleeful look on her face as she falls unconscious when she hits the floor.
Oh, thank God. Ugh. Alright, I quickly scan the room and look where my next target is. I see these two are handled, and I'm going to move, so I am in front of Morticia.
Okay. I assume that is the end of your turn.
Yep, unless I could somehow magic other actions out of the air.
All right, so for Tiga's turn, Tiga is very much knocked out right now. But she had a great time getting there.
I was gonna say, I made sure to strike to kill. I wasn't choosing to be diplomatic.
All right, so Caster, it is your turn in the kitchen with the candlestick.
No, not again.
No.
All right, so you guided the kitchen table
In half.
in half, and
Both
splintered it.
Both halves now glow brilliantly. You can't miss them.
I just placed that in front of that door and end my turn.
All right. All right, so Marticia's turn. Digging around behind the bar where she jumped back. She finds the switch that she was looking for and flips it, which unlatches a little trap door on the low hanging area of the wall through to the kitchen. And she will disengage from you behind the bar as her action to move through and find Castor and the event unfolding in here. And she will use the last remaining action she gets to do to attempt to shove Castor south. So this will be a test of strength.
So the switch didn't drop the rave lights, start the hard style?
Correct.
Oh no.
Oof. Alright, so Castor, you are pushed backwards 5 feet. So you're now in the corner instead of in the way of the door. And Marticia yells to Bax, "The way is clear! Carry on! Do it!" And that is the end of her turn. It is now Talia's turn.
So can I hear Marticia shouting then?
I mean, I would imagine. I mean, you're kind of in the middle of like a slight brawl, but not really one that you're fully engaged in because you just circled around to flank this guy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I should bonus action disengage. Then move, let's see here, 25 feet that way, or 30.
Yeah, because the trapdoor didn't slam shut after she ran through, correct?
Correct.
Junie? Okay.
So going through the normal kitchen door. Kabam. I'm assuming swinging bar doors or something of that nature.
You mean what? You mean that door? That door is the trap door that was underneath the bar or behind the bar that was opened.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Going through it. And then yeah, I'll use my regular action to dash 5 feet.
Okay.
Such a brave rogue.
Also, free action, cough, cough. Healer, help! At near half.
Same.
All right. So I assume that's the end of your turn then.
Okay, that's how you know you're screwed when the healer says they're also at half. But yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm not doing that hot either, so.
All right. It is now Azzy's turn in the basement with the revolver.
All alone.
Yeah, that was beyond his regular amount of movement, so he's just gonna have to stay.
Action boost.
What?
Action surge. It's,
Did he use that already in
He
the
already used
first
it.
part?
yeah,
I couldn't remember if he used it in that first couple rounds.
yeah. I think Knight used it almost the first or second round of combat when we started last week.
All right. So I assume that is currently where we're at right now. Then is now the end of Azzy's turn. Okay. All right. So
I
it
literally
comes.
don't have anything else to do, so.
It comes to Bax. This glorious gladiator, this tall man of stature, this smuggler of this map and these magical components. this obvious cultist of Talos, currently fleeing for his life and to complete his task, where he will attempt to charge again through Talia and try to go through the door. So to do so, he will use his action for sprint. He will line up, and then he'll do a strength check against Talia, and then he will have to do a strength check against the door to see if he can break through it. And depending upon how you roll, Talia, will depend upon whether or not you go through the door with Bax, if he breaks it,
no.
or if you are simply crushed between him and the door.
Talia does not like being sandwiched between men and anything, so...
Then you're in a bad start right now already.
And I'm just gonna say this, guys, my strength mod isn't positive.
Nope, it's not.
Just saying.
You're not the only one.
How negative?
So, what do I need to do?
Roll me a strength check.
Come on, Zero.
Based upon what Bax rolled, I don't know that it's physically possible for you to succeed. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, there's
Can I
always a
say-
chance with the nat 20. But that ain't it.
Okay. Okay, so you
Okay,
did
so
not
better than I
succeed.
thought I would do.
Right, so you did not succeed. But it wasn't a critical failure. If you had totally failed, you would potentially be going with Bax out the door. So instead, you are knocked out of the way onto the floor, whereas Bax then has to now roll for the door. And he succeeds with a crit. So he basically football moves, dashes through you as you are knocked to the floor, and dives headlong through the door in the kitchen out into the night, where he sprints off into the darkness. Making his escape.
Hey guys, did he have the map?
And the scrying glasses.
We have a ranger, right?
Yeah.
You actually get to track things now, right?
Holy shit. And he's human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aww. Unfortunately, I took orcs, lizards, and halflings, and not.
I was about to say, does the ranger actually get to use favored enemy? What? It's like the third time I've ever heard someone actually getting to use that in the almost 20 years I've been playing D&D. So,
But he is kind of in my favorite terrain.
So, combat is not yet done. It is currently Ash's turn.
I'm gonna go
Oh, that's
over to this chicky suck over in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hit her.
Lovingly, aggressively,
Aggressively.
hatefully. That is a hit.
I need to find the button again.
Okay, okay.
Fuck you and your ones.
The comical part is that's enough to kill her.
Good. Ash is literally so angry that Bax just got away with all of her shit. That she just takes it out on this other person.
and y'all wanted to confront him. I said we should just steal it, but no.
Ash just takes her blade and points it at Talia and says, "Don't fucking start."
I've been Addy for not just beating them up.
All right, Gunhild. It's you and this cultist.
And some person who's passed out on the floor, possibly drunk from lust.
Right, correct. We're good. We're on the same page. Yeah.
I'm gonna pokey.
Okay. All right.
But first, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark from the dead person to this guy, because I can actually use it with the rapier.
You are marked.
Attack of 17
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got him.
or 14 points of damage.
You put it in him aggressively, and he didn't like it. But when you took it out, he didn't like it more.
He liked it less.
Correct. So he dies, he falls to a pile on the ground, and, slowly bleeds out as he's already dead. So now, combat has succeeded. Because Tiga got royally fucked up, and is probably going to be knocked out for a good couple hours.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I tie her up with my animated rope after I check in on these guys to see if they're all right.
All right.
I go to the kitchen and go, hey, Talia, I got good news. We own an inn.
We do. Now I can provide for orphans and make myself rich.
You're not
I
wrong.
would like to heal everybody for 25 now that combat's over.
Okay.
Sweet.
What happened to Bax? I don't see his body among that.
He ran away after running me over.
He not here no more.
Okay. Great. Are you all okay?
I am now, thanks to
Yeah, we are. Everybody's okay right now.
there.
Okay. I got to go deal with the one person who didn't die somehow from being nearly bisected and tie them up. So then I just go back up here, I use my animated rope, and I secure Tiga
Okay.
with it.
All right. Tiga is bound.
Oh, she's going to wake up in her happy place.
I also make sure to take all of her weapons from her.
Duly noted.
I'm going to scrounge around behind the bar to see if there's anything of value to take. Because fuck these people.
Hey,
All
this
right.
is my bar now. You gotta pay. I'm kidding. We technically don't know.
All right. So I will simply do the looting of the entirety of the inn for what you find, and you can discern whether or not you would like to claim them or leave them as the items that can then stay in the inn for your potential now future ownership.
The second option sounds excellent because then I can make financial returns.
All right. So among the items you locate, you find 500 gold pieces. You locate 5 potions of greater healing. You find a spell scroll, which is, written out for the spell Call Lightning.
Druid.
And you find a ring of water walking.
Ooh.
What is that, like 83 gold a piece? What
Yeah, split by 6. Yeah.
So, ring of water walking.
Mhm.
83 gold?
83, yeah.
Well, I'll pass on the ring because I've got my boots.
That's what I was gonna say. So that puts 5 of us in contention.
But I would request maybe getting at least one of those greater healing potions since I had to blow one of them.
I will second your request for at least
Yeah.
one, because I would like at least one as well.
All right, so however you guys opt to divvy out the healing potions from that point forward, you now have a prisoner. You have an an escapee who currently has the map, but from your quick looking around and searching for things, you discovered that among the wreckage outside the door, you find the scrying lenses and the whatever the hell contraption that they go into.
Oh. Thank
So
God.
he doesn't have both halves of the puzzle, at least.
That is
But
correct.
we need the other half.
That is correct.
So...
However, Azzy, being the well-known and well-versed individual with maps and cartography,
He did etching, didn't he?
he recognizes a location on the map from what he was able to see in the brief moment when he was in the basement looking with Bax. And he can locate...
Oh shit, did he take that feat?
He can locate the particular location of where Bax may be going, or potentially where something involving Talos may be afoot.
No, Babu.
There's Talos afoot.
Yes, he did. He took keen mind.
Ooh, look at that. One of those feats
That's a
that you
smart
take.
fighter.
See, your DM does look at your character sheets, okay?
Oh no. I'm not surprised that you do. It's just...
I'm surprised
really-
that the fighter took keen
That's
mind.
exactly. That's my thought. He took keen mind.
Yeah.
I think did he go Eldritch Knight?
No, I think
He didn't, but I
I
think
don't
maybe he wanted to leave it open for the option down the road of potentially doing that. But I'm not sure because I'm not in his brain, so I don't know what his character development is going to be like. So
Yeah. He's definitely thinking of some things with magic, it seems like, just from his interactions he's had with Galileo, whatever it was.
Galileo.
But yes, that is very good. And what is this landmark that Azzy recognizes?
okay, so the landmark that he recognizes, which I'll do a quick map change just to show you.
I'm sorry, Ranger, you don't actually get to track somebody now.
Feces occurs.
Well, the other thing is, depending on where it is, it's still probably helpful to have a ranger because we have to trek through wilderness.
All right, location is. All right. Location is right about here. Let me get my little drawing pen so I can scry it on the map here for you. Freehand. Let's get a nice visible color. It's right about here.
Okay. Makes sense. It would be on the shoreline.
Excellent.
Talos with spooky thing.
Spooky. All right, so with that all in play and in the works, I will switch maps back now to the Wayside. Where I would suggest you think about securing the now broken door and potentially hunkering down to stay the night, as you are kind of battered. Now that there's no immediate urgency to chase after Bax.
Yeah.
Which will make for a lovely stopping point for this week's session.
Yeah,
Where-
long rest.
Exactly. Where I can also grant everyone a level up.
Woohoo!
Which means Talia is taking a level of Bard. Only half kidding.
So you don't have to level your character up right now if you don't want to. You can take time between now and next week. But this is basically as far as I was hoping we were going to make it, and it fit in just right with the time window. Maybe a little longer than I had hoped, but that's totally fine. We made it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically playing old school D&D encounters every week. at this
Yeah,
point,
just about.
so- yeah, which because I like that format. So yeah.
So, don't forget to do your long rests.
Right. I would say, if anything, just click the long rest button right now on your character sheets.
That's what I'm doing.
And then if you want to level up your character now, by all means, go ahead. If you would like to do it on your free time sometime between now and next Monday, go right ahead. If we need to do it in the 20 to 30 minutes immediately before we do session next week, go ahead. But otherwise, that's what I got for this week, guys. So, thank you again.
Still only PHP, right?
Correct. Still only PHP.
Yes.